guys, Steve Girardi here. Welcome to Steve Strings. Today I have another unboxing and review video for you. In this case, I'll be looking at this instrument that was sent to me by the folks at Ukuleles. And this is their concert scale Kono Koa Ukulele. So let's open it and get to it. Alrighty. Alright, so here we are. Let's get this out of this box and see what it looks like. Okay, so you can see how it has arrived here. And it has come with this little card from Ukuleles. And again, this has the few basic chord shapes on it. I'm not sure if you can see that. It has a few basic chord shapes for a raw beginner to kind of get them started. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, for the big reveal here. And again, this is described on their webpage as being koa wood. Okay, that headstock looks interesting there with a nice inlay. Okay, so there we go. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over this. Well, let's go ahead and look at this pretty closely. Let's start off here by looking at the headstock, and you can see that it does have the Uku logo that is inlaid there in the headstock, and they describe this as, I think, aqua shell, but it looks like an abalone, though that looks like that's one continuous piece of material there. You can see this does have some just sort of basic close-geared tuners on it, and from looking at this, yes, this does have a veneer of what they describe as koa wood. The headstock and neck are described as being made of okume, and you can see there is the joint here from the scarf joint here at the neck, and you can see there is a joint here at the heel as well. Although you can see the joint, it matches pretty well. Okay. From looking at the fretboard, you can see it is a dark wood. It is described on the web page as being compression wood, which I presume that to be like medium density fiberboard or MDF. Yeah, from looking closely at that at the fingerboard, again, the web page calls it compression wood, but from looking at it, I mean, it looks like wood. So I'm not quite sure what that's about. Either way, the fretboard does look nice. You can see it does have those same sort of mother of pearl type inlays on the fretboard. And you can see it does have position markers here on the player's side. This instrument does not come with strap buttons. The nut and saddle on this are described as ABS. And hopefully you can see here on the body that it has binding on the sides, which is described as ABS. And then it has this inlay of what looks like mother of pearl. Again, they call it aqua shell. And then it also has a line of dark purfling between the wood and that sort of inlay. So it looks very nice. You can see this does have a pin bridge. And again, the bridge is not described in the nomenclature. But from looking at this, this does appear to be a solid wood bridge. And those the bridge pins do appear to be plastic bridge pins. So let's go ahead and look at the wood on this. And again, hopefully you can see the grain on this. And again, this is a laminate body. It's laminate top, back, and sides. And again, it's described as koa, so I presume that to be just the koa veneer on there, since it is plainly a laminate. Because when I look at it here in the sides, you can see the laminate layered. All right? But that grain pattern is nice. You can see even though it's a veneer, it's book matched, so that looks quite nice there. And again, the sides also, you can see, are essentially, you know, book matched. And also here on the face of it, I mean, the grain pattern looks very, very nice. All right. So what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and tune this up, bring it to pitch. I'll play it for a bit, let the strings stretch out, and I'll look more closely at this instrument to see if I can identify any finish flaws or things like that with it. I've now brought this instrument up to pitch, and I've had a chance to look this all over to look for any finish flaws and to look for other things that I may have missed kind of my first glance at it. So let me go over that. First of all, I realized I didn't talk about the inside of this ukulele. And here you can see the logo for Uku on the inside with the model number inside there. You can also see inside that it does have the traditional notched kerfing going on. I think you can see that. And it also has traditional ladder bracing going in there. Also, you can see the back of this has a very typical slight arch to the back. If I didn't mention it, this neck does have binding on the neck, and there are no sharp fretches. In fact, I can't even feel the frets at all. And I've looked this instrument all over looking for finish issues, and the only thing I could find that you might classify as a finish issue is right here where this position marker is. And it looks like when they sprayed it with this matte finish, it kind of covered over that position marker a little bit. And so if I wanted to see that more clearly, you might just kind of scrape that finish away. And that was really the only finish issue I found anywhere on this, which is good. There were a couple little things I find which are really picky, and I'll just point them out to you. And that is that in fact, you probably can't even see it. But right here on the binding, there is a line of black binding, and then there is that sort of like tortoise shell, or was it like a pearl or abalone, whatever, finish, then the line of purfling. And in a few areas, like right here, and there's one other one, which I can't, right here, there was an ever so slight gap between the black binding and that sort of abalone or mother of pearl type binding. I know that that's not uncommon when building, and oftentimes when you spray the finish would actually fill any little void there. It's not loose at all, but that is the only other little thing that I could find anywhere on here that was in any way any kind of a flaw. So this is a really nicely built instrument with essentially no finish flaws to speak of on it, which is a good thing. So this is tuned GCEA. Re-entrantly tuned. And again, the website says that these are Aquila strings, and it did not come with packaging on it. And from some Aquila strings, these look a little bit like clearer than some, so I'm not sure what that's about. It's taken a little time to settle in, but I have tuned it up and been playing it a bit to try to get them to settle a bit. And I'll go ahead and play a bit for you here again. So hopefully you can hear this. It has some decent sustain. not the longest. It sounds all right. Not overly loud, but not quiet either. It doesn't have a shimmer. A little bit of a bell-like tone. Yeah, I'm always interested in how different ukuleles might respond to different strings. So there you have it, the Ukulele's Kono Koa concert scale ukulele. Again, this is a really pretty instrument. Again, this is a laminate bodied instrument with a pin bridge, which is not that typical in concert ukuleles. Again, the fit and finish on this are very nice. The tone on this was sort of middle of the road, but again, some string change may change that. I've seen some people say they put fluorocarbon strings on an instrument and it like changes it dramatically. So if you're looking for a concert scale instrument that has a koa wood look to it, I've seen some out there on the market, and this one is certainly very comparable in looks and quality of build. Their webpage right now, as of September of 2021, is this is selling for about $125, which is a little more expensive than some other ones, but not as expensive as maybe some other brands. So it is certainly worth looking around, looking at the competition, and finding all the features you're looking for in the instrument for the price you'd like to pay. I hope you found today's unboxing and review video helpful. If you did, please give a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of these kinds of videos as well as the builds that I do, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.